Okay, friends, so for today, for our level text reading, we are going to be reading the text Fred in the Pond. So if you have this text printed, go ahead and get it out to follow along with your pointer power. Remember, if you need a pointer, you can always use like a popsicle stick or the back of your pencil or anything that you have, okay? Remember, the first time I'm going to read it through for you, and then the second time we're going to read it together. All right, follow my highlighter. Fred in the pond. Fred the frog hopped in the pond. Fred the frog hopped out of the pond. Fred the frog hopped all day long. Fred saw a fly. Fred ate the fly. Fred hopped in the pond again. Hop, hop, hop went Fred. Fred ate a fly and hopped in the pond. Fred had a good day. Fred was ready for bed. Okay, so this was an easier level text. Hopefully you guys will be able to read it by yourselves, no problem. Let's go through it again and you can read along with me. Fred in the pond. Fred the frog hopped in the pond. Fred the frog hopped out of the pond. Fred the frog hopped all day long. Fred saw a fly. Fred ate the fly. Fred hopped in the pond again. Hop, hop, hop went Fred. Fred ate a fly and hopped in the pond. Fred had a good day. Fred was ready for bed. Okay, now remember I said for our level text from now on, we are going to be answering comprehension or understanding questions about the text. So let's go ahead and go down to the second page. So the first question that I'm circling says, what is Fred? So this is an easy question. Fred is a frog. So you can write, Fred is a frog. Okay, question 2. Remember, if you guys need more time to fill this out, you can always pause the video. Question 2, what does Fred do all day? Okay, all day, Fred, what does he do? We see that he hops in the pond and he eats flies in the pond. So you can say any of those things. But mostly, Fred hops in the pond. Okay? And where does Fred live? Well, it says it right in the title. Fred in the pond. He lives in the pond. So where does Fred live? Fred lives in the pond. So what is Fred? Fred is a frog. What does Fred do all day? He hops in the pond and eats flies. And where does Fred live? Fred lives in the pond. As you can see, we got all of the answers right. You can follow the answer key. And if you want, you can always do these extra writing activities if you have time. The best thing that you can do, though, is print these out and practice reading them over and over again until you can read them perfectly all on your own. Good luck!